Hello there, I'm Garry Foster and welcome to this What Price Victory save with an international flavour, where it's the Australian Socceroos in a World Cup qualifying campaign in the Asian Conference. So Australia have been drawn in Group 5, and our opening game is against Turkmenistan, and then there's a follow-up game against Nepal. That'll be coming up shortly. But just might show you quickly the path here that we get through to the second round. We'll just show all groups just so you can get a handle on the teams that are playing. So in Group 1, South Korea are the standout team there. So bearing in mind that the top team qualifies for the next round and then the four best second place teams go through. So South Korea in Group 1 would be considered the favourites. In Group 2, Iran would be considered the favourites there to go through, I think. Group 3, UAE, the United Arab Emirates, would I think be considered favourites, maybe along with Uzbekistan. Group 4, Japan and Saudi Arabia. Japan would be the standout favourites there. In Group 5, where the Socceroos are, Australia would be the favourites to go through, with Bahrain perhaps to be our next best rivals. Group 6, we have China and Iraq. Probably Iraq would shade the Chinese because they haven't played well on the international stage of late. Group 7, Syria and Oman perhaps to fight out the top spot. And in Group 8, tight one that there, but Thailand have actually played well of late on the international stage. So that's how the group stages look. For that, if I just go into, it's got to be here somewhere with the rules. As you can see, this is the second round match where the Socceroos are seeded, and we'll play 8 games, and there's 5 teams in each group. Now, as it mentions down here, the top team qualifies for the final stage, and then the next 4 teams in second position, they'll also qualify for the final stage. Now this final stage is broken up into, this looks a little bit different, and they say 12 teams in one comp. Now that's not really correct, because there's usually 2 competitions of 5 teams, I recalled. So the top 2 teams of each group go through. The third place teams used to play each other off to then qualify for an intercontinental game, usually against the CONCACAF winners. So that looks just a little bit different now. So we've got to finish in the top 4 in order to qualify for the World Cup. So it says here that the team in 5th spot qualifies for a playoff, so that would be against the CONCACAF. So it's a little bit different, but that's the way it is. So as I said, if we go back into fixtures and results, Australia are at home to Turkmenistan in the first game, and then we'll be playing Nepal in the second game. They've got an opening match against Korea. Now, Turkmenistan, they're ranked 128th. They're ranked 41st. Turkmenistan are ranked, sort of quite low as well. Yes, our next game will be against Nepal. They're ranked 182nd. North Korea, also in our group, ranked 95th. Bahrain, Bahrain are ranked 110. That actually surprises me, because I thought they had a much higher rating. So North Korea, 95th. So you can get the idea that the qualifying campaign is long and tedious, with lots of frequent flyer miles set up. But that's the international flavoured save that we will set up for What Price Victory, and we'll follow the Socceroos through this qualifying stage and hopefully into the World Cup campaign. So without further ado, we'll go to the game against Turkmenistan. So I'm playing the same formation that I do with Melbourne Victory, but I might later on push Irvine up into a flat 3. In fact, I might do that now if I can, just to make it a little bit more attacking. So we've got Matty Ryan in goal. We've got Gersbach, Reid, Suter and Sainsbury in defence. The flat midfield of Rogic, Moy and Irvine. De Silva and Goodwin are out wide. And Jamie McLaren, who's one of the leading lights in the A-League, he's up front. So we're going with a shorter passing game. We're counter-pressing. Okay, so we'll submit that team. And I'm all ready to make my Socceroos international debut. We're the favourites for a reason. Yeah. Tunnel. Yes, it's a special day. Yes, he makes us stronger. Blah, blah. Okay, so Turkmenistan kick off. Australia in the gold. Turkmenistan in the green and white. Rogic on the ball. Wide to Goodwin. He cuts in. And falls to Rogic, who cracks that in on the near post. Okay. A goal after 23 seconds in my international managing career. So you can't ask for a better start than that. So Rogic actually started it. Goodwin, yeah, a bit of a ricochet out, poorly cleared, and Rogic followed up. So, so 22 seconds into my international career. So thanks, Tommy, for making me look good. Okay, so possession stats should start to come Australia's way pretty soon. There's Sainsbury with the throw. Back to Sainsbury. Moy. Flat to Rogic. Into Goodwin. Okay, we're playing quite compressed here. I thought we'd be attacking a little bit wider. Okay, Rogic. No, Goodwin, sorry. Okay, so 2-0 up. Obviously a good start, but certainly not surprising. So I'll drop a little bit of praise on them. McLaren and Goodwin, yeah, he smacked that ball in and keeper beaten on the near post. Looks like all the highlights oh no, this replay. Okay, so as you can see now, possession is starting to favour Australia, and I'd expect that to be maintained. We've got everyone playing quite well. Turkmenistan with the ball now. Cleared by Reid, who's picked up a booking. Okay, Jamie McLaren skins his player. He's got a lot of pace, Jamie McLaren. He bears in on the box, but pretty weak. Pretty weak. Okay, so Sainsbury on the ball. To De Silva. Big tackle on McLaren. Easy cut out by Reid. Jamie McLaren, shot charge, but falls fortuitously to De Silva. Scuffs his shot. But he puts it in there. I think didn't a great big divot come up then? So I don't think he struck it cleanly, But let's just see if we can pick it up. I don't think it was a shadow. Goodwin, McLaren, ricochet. It looked to be a scuff of dirt came up. So 3-0. Okay. Goodwin cleaning up. He's got options inside. Long ball up to McLaren. Oh, Irvine. Easily dispossessed, so the counter is on. Surrounded by green shirts. Can he push it back? Oh no, he gets tackled all the way. Okay, now we've committed players forward, guys, so you have to run back. Long ball up, searching ball. Cleaved by Reed. Kept in by Irving. Okay, Goodwin on the ball and rips that in, but he might... Was that close to offside? It's been given, I think. Doesn't appear to be any VAR. Oh no, no, he was onside there because those other defenders kept him on. Yeah. Yep, good finish by Craig Goodwin. Okay, so 4-0 up after 25 minutes. And the Socceroos are still dominating the game. Jamie McLaren on the ball. Shot blocked. And set it up again. Gersbach. Nothing comes to that particular highlight. Goodwin searching ball across. Falls to De Silva. Unmarked. Very static defence, and De Silva puts that away. So, okay, 5-0 after 27 minutes. This has the makings of a little bit of a debacle. Missed header. Missed header. Okay, they're trying to play at a lower tempo. Looks like they're trying to play with a lower tempo. Looks like they've changed their approach and go more attacking. So I'm not quite sure how you can be more attacking with a lower tempo. Okay, so Moy on the ball. Curl it round. Yes, he can. Good goal. Ooh. Okay, 6-0. 6-0 at half time. Okay. I'm not surprised the bench is complacent. Pretty dominant. 19 shots with 13 on target. Mind you, they've had 3 shots as well, so... Oops. My mouse appears to have died. Okay, so old school. Okay. Okay, outstretched arms, bit of praise. Delighted. 5-0 up. Yeah, it just looks like my mouse has died. So we'll do running repairs. Riley McGee, Tom Rogers taking a knock. Yep, do it. That happened all quite quickly. Let's hope that's not a long-term injury for Rogic. Okay. Oh, Moy with a free kick. Gets cleared up by Turkmenistan, who bring it forward. Come on, guys. You let him run all the way through. Don't let him score. Jeez. That was very static. The two defenders were back from that corner. They just stood there. And backtrack. Well, Moyes, I think he was the one that took the corner. Good goal, but... Okay, so coming up to 70th minute, we'll look at doing substitutions. I could bring Aaron Moy off. Give Massimo Lolonga a run. Did I not pause that? Sorry. Pause that, bring Lolonga on. And I'll keep my powder dry for another 10 minutes. Oh, good shot. McLaren's actually having a day out. He's been the assist for quite a number of the goals. He's been involved in a fair few of them. So De Silva here on the ball. Little ball into McLaren, off to McGee. McGee just drove at the defence and just smacked it in. So an assist for McLaren, but I think McGee did all the work. Right, I'm just coming up to the 80th minute now, and I'll just get rid of this yellow card. Karakic or Risdon. Give Risdon. Bailey, right. Give him a run. Okay, so 7-1. There's a corner now to Turkmenistan. Cleared by Irvine rather. Ooh, McGee, brave clearance. A good one in a ton of space. Oh, a 4-on-2. And to Silva. He finishes it emphatically. Yes, and a hat-trick too. Well, Turkmenistan got caught out there. It was 4-on-2 in the end. And De Silva. Yep. Ooh. Silva's fitness levels just dropped extraordinarily quickly then. Okay, so 30 shots on target, 30 shots, 17 on target. So all in all, a very emphatic win to the Socceroos and a very satisfying managerial debut. So that puts us on top of the leaderboard. Looks like North Korea had a 1-goal win. Here we are, a 1-0 win over Nepal. And I think we play Nepal in the next game. Yeah, we play Nepal in a couple of days' time. Okay, so let me go and do a little bit of admin, and we'll come back for the Socceroos against Nepal. Okay, so here we are for the game against Nepal. a couple of changes, just mainly to give the troops a bit of a rest and a bit of squad rotation. We've got Austin Taylor in goal. We've got Gersbach, Reid, Suter and Karakik in defence. A flat 3 midfield of McGee, Watts and Moy. Amini, he has come in for Tommy Rogic. Goodwin, our hat-trick hero from the game against Turkmenistan, and Jamie McLaren up front. So that's the team. And I should apologise too for the lighting here. I've got an LED light above me that's blown and needs to be replaced, so I'm doing it by portable light at the moment, which isn't ideal. I mean, I know there's shadows everywhere, so apologies again. Okay, so as you can see, Nepal with a relatively defensive setup. Pardon me. Okay, Moy with a free kick, headed by the far post. Ooh, nearly an own goal, nearly a corner. It was a throw-in instead. So Nepal, their attack's broken up quite easily, but a wayward pass. Cleaned up by Taylor. And to Gersbach. Side to Reid, back to Gersbach. Okay, McLaren in a bit of space. Feeds Amini. Karakik with the header, and Goodwin coming in on the far post. Perhaps should have done a little bit better with that. But still, early days. Moy whips the corner in. Needs to be dealt with straightforward by the Nepalese defence. Moy drives into the box. Little dinky cross, ricochet, rabbit, and Goodwin wins the corner again. Moy with the corner. Short again, but dealt with quite easily by the Nepalese defence. Oh, another break in play. Oh, Reid. Ballooned header. Okay, so lots of possession, but being a little bit wasteful. Actually being a very bit wasteful. So Press and everyone have had as favourites for a walkover, so you know that's not going to be the case. So Goodwin drives into the box, low hard cross. No yellow shirts in the middle. Cleaned up by Gersbach. And there we go. McLaren times his run to perfection. Floated cross in, and McLaren with a predator's instinct puts it away. Okay, so that's a bit of a relief. Monkey off her back. So a little bit of encouragement. Yeah, it just seemed to hang up there, and McLaren timed his run. Right. Goes back to McGee. Back to Gersbach. McGee finds a little bit of space. Oh, no, not really. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Gersbach couldn't cross the ball, but but Mustafa for Nepal could. It's been the best ball of the night. And McGee tried to get it across, got blocked, and Maharajan, beautiful ball across, found Amini unmarked. No one had played that sort of ball. Yeah, anyway, we'll move on. Okay, so the Socceroos, as you'd expect, are dominating this game. Possession heavily in our favour as well, almost running at 3-1. Bahrain up over Turkmenistan. Bahrain, I think, will be our rivals in this group. I think the group winners will be the ones out of those two games. Reed ballooning the ball over the bar. Harry Suter losing a little bit of oomph, but away from home we're 2-0 up, so I'll go to the dressing room. I think not delighted, but I think the boys can do a little bit better. Okay, what's first onto the ball? Amini. Oh, he's got to be offside, surely. Goodwin? Only by about 5 metres. Not as far as I thought. Right. I'll look at a substitute up the attacking end. I'd like to have a look at Mitchell Duke. Bit of tall timber. I might give Moy a rest. Jackson Irvine can come on. Yeah, so it's Nepal picking up a few bookings along the way. Karakic. Meany. Karakic. Can he make some room? Irvine. Dinky little cross. Good header by Duke. Oh, Turkmenistan has equalised against Bahrain. Okay. It could make the Socceroos' job a lot easier if Bahrain dropped points there, but a bullet header from Amini. He's only a little bloke, I think. Memory, so he did well to get up there. Maybe he's back to goal. Okay, so Amini, a good substitute. And far post, Suter, a bit of tall timber come up from the back. So as you can see, it's in 30 shots to 2. So to have only 3 goals to show for it, but they're on the attack again. McGee puts it wide. So Irvine picks up a booking. McGree, header in. Mitchell Duke tall timber at the back post. I think there was four Socceroos were trying to compete for each other for the ball. Looked a little bit sloppy in the end. The keeper flapping at the ball as it crosses the line, so Harry Suter might look to give him a rest. He's played well. Bailey Wright. Yeah. Oh, looked like a foul, so Amini for his hat-trick. Okay, so this is a pretty good start to my managerial career on the international scene. 2 emphatic wins. Looks like Bahrain are getting the points against Turkmenistan. Okay, so in the end, a comprehensive win. Give them all a cuddle. Very happy with the way that you played. So we'll continue to get out of this. Let's continue. You can see here 2 wins, 2 starts. Bahrain, as I said, will probably be our rivals in this particular group stage. So we'll go back to the schedule. Say North Korea in about a month's time in October. But look, we'll certainly follow the Socceroos through this qualifying stage, and we'll just see where they end up. So it's all part of the What Price victory with an international twist. So it's quite exciting, really. I'm Garry Foster. Thank you very much for watching What Price Victory, and we'll catch up with you shortly. All the best now.